You are all welcome to our tutorial for today. It promises to be interesting as usual. Today we are going to draw what we call anchor slides. We are going to make use of our 3D. So how do we go about it? Very simple. First and foremost, I want to draw it in 2D. Then I will now get it back to 3D. So let's start. I go to open and then I will choose AUTOCAD for the 2D. On clicking open, it will then bring a dialog box, which is what you are seeing on it. Say we click on AUTOCAD, open. Okay, then I'll click on my grid to ensure that the grid lines are off. So it means I'm almost ready for my drawing. Okay, our next step in this aspect now is to ensure we start our drawing. So I click on home to get my drawing started. We're going to get the first part of it. It's going to be two parts meshed together. So without waste of further time, we click on our circle. Okay, let's get this on. Okay, our circle, and our radius is 20. Let's zoom, make it bigger. Okay, get on that circle again. This time is 10. All right, we take our hand or from this part now, move down by 40. Then we stretch our hand towards this way and say 40. We move up and join it to this point. Right click, say okay. Now we want to get the other part dimension. Click on your line, the center here, move up by 7, move to your right by 12. Okay, then right click, enter. You can choose to just copy this one if you wish, or you go to line. Okay, copy. I pick from this point, I drop here. Okay, there's something we want to do before we round up this very first part of the drawing. We want to use a formula to get an angle of 72 here, this place. So how do you go about it? Okay, click on line. You click at this very point now. So we're going to have our point as 360 minus 72. What is it going to give to us? Okay, let's just do a very quick calculation on this part now. You now see the formula at, okay, the at is just like when you are having your email address. So let's go back again. You click on line, you get to this point, you click, okay, at your distance. Using distance, let's say 15, at 15 less than angle of 288 degrees. You see, look at what it gives to us here. Very easy. So what we just need to do is click on this line. Okay, then go to your modify, click on mirror, then have a straight line. See, to actually you want to delete the soft object, say no. You cannot trim off this point here. Click on trim, press enter, and trim off these lines here. Okay, we don't need this, we don't need this. Alright, you can get this off too. One more, click on this, trim, enter, and get rid of this line. So we are done with the first part of our drawing, and let's save our work we can call this, the name of this is called anchor slide. Anchor slide. Okay. Okay, let's give it another name. Anchor slide one. Okay, save. All right, let's now start with the second part of the drawing, still on the same line. Okay, click on your line from your right to your left. The distance is 35. You move upward and your distance upward is 54. Okay, to your left 35, then join them together to form a rectangle. Okay, now we are going to get a circle at this point here, and the distance we need is 40. So from the center here, move up by 40, enter, right click, enter, click on circle, get to this point, and your radius is 10. Okay, get this line off. One more thing, you're going to fillet this point and this point. Fillet, enter. After typing fillet, you press enter. Okay, radius, arrow, key in arrow, you press enter. They ask you what is your fillet radius, dimension for it. So we need to key into, you click on the first part of your line here and click on the one, this vertical by your left. Okay, press enter, you click this part and this, so we're able to fillet this point here. Okay, you save your drawing. There's one more thing we need to do, and let's quickly get it done. Click on your line here, get to this point, click. So we want to get something done again. Now let's calculate 270 degrees minus 35 degrees. It gives us 235. We want to get a line, inclined line toward this direction. So how do you go about it? The same formula. At your distance of 10, which is the radius of the circle, less than 235 degrees. Okay, you see, at an inclined angle, and this is beautiful. Okay, but we don't need our line to be 10, we want it 15. So let's delete this and come back again. Click on line, get to the middle. Okay, at distance of 15, less than 235 degrees. Okay, go to offset, click on offset. Your offset distance is 2. Key into, enter, click on this line downward, on that same line but upward this time. Okay, now click on line and join the edges together. Okay, right click, enter. Alright, now we trim off the excess line here. Press enter and trim off this tree. Okay, now we have just one more, because this, let's get this off first. Okay, this now is good. How do we go about it? You just click on your, you can decide to use your arc, or you take a circle. Let's just take a circle to be easier. Click on your arc, you click on the center here, back to this. Okay, now click on trim, enter, you trim this off. So you're going to be left with these 3 lines and one of this. You see how beautiful it looks like. Okay, let's region this part. Region, R-E-G-I-O-N, region. Click on region, and you're going to region the first one by your right. So you highlight this part and highlight this part. Press enter, and it will tell you one region created, one loop extracted. Do the same to the other side. One loop extracted, one region created. Okay, we need to do one more. Let's get this very one. Alright, so region, enter, you highlight this and this only. You click. So let's see what happened. Here is region, all are highlighted. Okay, so this is how we got the first part, which is the 2D drawing. Let's now move to our 3D drawing. You click on this home icon here. Once you click on it, it turns this way. Highlight all of them. Don't leave any object behind. Move to this ribbon here called coordinate and ensure you click on right. When you do that, highlight this object, go to rotate, click on rotate and get to any of the edge. You see it will rotate. So when you go to your desired position, you click and leave it. You see how it is now. Okay, now let's go to back to where it was word. Click on this very part, or no, let's get this part. Click on this, then rotate. Let's see what happens if you click on this. It starts rotating. So this is the positions we need them to be. Let's kick off with our drawing proper now. We want to extrude this. How do we do it? Okay, there are two ways to do it. Get your solid, extrude. This object I want to extrude. Press enter and it will follow the direction you want it to. Okay, we want our extrude length to be 55. Key in 55, enter. The same with the circle here. You extrude this circle, enter. Okay, you can decide to stretch it out. I want to subtract it. Click on subtract, click on this main one, press enter, then this smaller one, enter. You'll be able to subtract it for it to look hollow. You're going to see it very soon. Okay, let's click on this and move it, pan it. When you click on it, press your mouse down and pull it, then release your hand. Okay, let's move to the next part of it. Extrude this object, press enter, then move to your right. I want our distance to be 65. You can see this. Okay, let's do the same thing to the circle. You click on the circle, click on this, stretch it to your right, out, subtract, click on the big object, press enter, click on the smaller one and press enter. That subtracted it. Let's do the last thing to this very little slot we have here. We'll click on extrude, click on it, press enter. See, it can go in. Okay, it can move in. Alright, the distance is 8. The extrude distance is 8. Say 8, enter, and it stops somewhere along the way. Let's subtract, click on subtract, click the main object, enter, then this little slot, click on it, enter. Okay, some might wonder, what have we done so far? Click on home, then trace your 2D wireframe in the view ribbon here. Click on this drop down button, As soon as you are done with it, click on realistic and it will show you exactly what you've done. You see there's a hollow there and there's also another one here. It looks beautiful. Okay, alright. So click back on this home icon for it to balance. Alright, let's go back to our 2D wireframing. We click on this 2D wireframing. We want to bring the two together and union them. So how do we go about it? It's very simple. Why not get a straight line? A straight line across. Let's take it this way. The distance here was 65. Okay. Alright. Then we'll take another one here. Let's get the center. This was 35. Good. So let's move either this or this. Let's move this. Click on this object here. Say move. Then the center of this line you created, click on the center. Then drag it and trace your mouse until you get to the center of this and click. And you see it join together. Let's go to our realistic and see. You see now, the both of them are joined together. But there is something. You can see the hole does not penetrate. Don't worry, we are going to get it very soon. So let's click on our home button for it to balance and get set. Okay, let's go back to our 2D wireframing. The reason why we go there for us to see clearly the internal part of our drawing. Okay, so how do we go about this now? It's very easy. Then let's union this. Go to solid, click on union, highlight this and highlight this. The both drawings, press enter. So they are joined together as one object now. Okay, now let us get this part of drawing again. Test your circle. Where is it? It is now in word. This is what we call word. Okay, let's try front. Click on front, get your circle. See now, look at the direction it's following. Okay, so click on circle, trace the center of this very one here. Okay, and get in touch with this. Or it's out of position. Click on circle, trace the center of it. Then our radius was 10. Okay, so what do we do now? We extrude, click on, go to your solid, you extrude, you click on this object, enter, you stretch your hand out. Okay, once you do that, you subtract, click on this, click on the main object, press enter, click on the smaller one, enter, and it is subtracted to make it a hollow. Let us quickly check before we go to the next one. Realistic. Okay, it now forms a hollow, but this way there's still a blockage. How do you go about it? There's no problem. Now let's do the same thing to this other side. Get to your 2D wireframing and let's try this time left. Click on your circle and check the direction. Beautiful. Okay, click on your circle. Let's get a line outside. Say 10. Click on it. Move. Pick the center and drop it at the middle of this. Or you might choose to drop it at the back. Let's see. Move. Center. Okay, click on this and extrude out. Click on subtract. Click on subtract. Click on this part. Enter. The second one, enter. I think with this we should be done with our drawing to a large extent. Okay, so let's trace and see our circle. See, it's off now. But we are not done, because if you look below, you also see another part of it again. See this? Okay, let's make that final part of our drawing. We'll get to front again. Let's get to front and see. Let's see how it looks like our circle. Okay, let us now quickly get this part of our drawing. Okay, let's get something done. We'll click on our line. We'll stretch our hand this way. We say 24. Enter. Get to the middle here. We stretch our hand 7. Enter. Okay. Now we'll go to this point here. We'll click on it. Okay, and we'll use the same formula we used earlier. And the formula was at an angle of at the distance of 10 less than 235. Okay, press enter. Okay, click on mirror, this and this, enter. Use this as your axis. Alright, so you click this and get it off. Let's region and see what it gives us. Click on it. Okay, beautiful. So move this object now and drop it somewhere here. Let me move it from this point. Move. You click on this. You trace this part here. Let's trace it. Okay. Let's see if we have it right. Alright then. We want to extrude this object backward. Extrude out. You subtract this and click on this, and you'll be able to subtract this finally. So let's see what to be able to get at the end of the day. Alright, so you can see it has gone up. Good. So our drawings is 95% ready. We just have one more thing to do. So how do we go about that? Let's just click and drag this drawing out. Okay, move this out. Okay, this line have gone now. We want to carry out the final part of our drawing, which is the fillet. So you click in fillet, enter. Radius, arrow for radius, then is 2. Key in 2 as our fillet radius. Now look at these edges here. You touch the edges. Press your shift and your ruler on your mouse, then rotate your drawing and until you are done with this part. Do the same thing again and ensure that the other side of it is also highlighted, because we want to ensure that they are all filleted. Okay, we are 98% done with our drawing. Okay, after this, press enter and you see the fillet drawing very smooth, very smooth. Okay, so what do we need to do now? Save your drawings once more, and we are moving out for the final part of it. Let us rotate it to get the other part of our drawing. Alright. Okay, so what do we do? Save. Finally, we are now going to get what we want. Click on this and change the color. Right click, go to properties. Let's give it a very beautiful color yellow. This is okay. Click it off, press escape. Alright, the last part of this is to put it into detailed drawing format. Okay, let's create a layout. You click on it, okay, delete it, then let's go back again, drop this here, enter, the same up here, enter, let's go again, let's project, double click on here to edit. Okay, project, click, right click, enter. Okay, one more time again, let's project, get this, click on this point here, current, exactly the way it is, click, get your scale, smush, you can adapt it 1:1. Okay, this looks beautiful, enter. Alright, we don't want it to be hidden. Let's come back again and get it off. Okay, this looks good. So this is how we're able to get our drawings done. So you can wish to dimension it by going to annotation, click on your dimension, and you'll be able to give all necessary dimensioning. So this you can do on your own part when you are done. So thank you very much for viewing. Hope you did enjoy our drawing for today. Thank you.